Hey y'all, I'm Val with Our Forever Farm. Today I'm so excited. So do you remember the grill that Sweet Hunter reviewed on the side porch out here? And it was Londonsunshine sent him that grill. We have used it over and over and over. So I'll link that grill in the description box with the discount code that they offer me. But today, look what they sent me. They sent me a dehydrator. Oh my goodness. This is a 6-tray dehydrator. I am so excited. So I'm anxious to do this. Today we're gonna do bananas and apples just because I have them. I need to get them something done with them. I was gonna freeze the bananas, but Sweet Hunter loves banana chips. He don't like bananas, but he likes banana chips. Isn't that something? Look at this. So it comes with stainless steel trays. It's 6 trays is what it is. And it comes with the mesh mats that you can do herbs or something small. I use the mats anyway, even with the bananas and the apples. I mean, I know they're not gonna fall through, but that's not the point. I use them where I can just rewash this. This is great. So they even provide a non-stick fruit roll-up tray. So y'all, here it is. Look at it on my cabinet. It's the perfect size. I had one a lot bigger than this many years ago. It was a 9-tray. This is a 6-tray. Easy for me to handle. I'm 69. I need something easy I can lift and put on my counter. Now, if it was warm outside, it's cold today. Hey, Sweet Hunter.
Hey.
It's cold today, but if it was warm, I could even do this outside very easily. So let's get started. Very nice dehydrator. I'm excited to show you this. We're just going to do bananas and apples. Next week, we'll probably do jerky. Let's get busy. Here I'm going to show you just a better view of this. You can tell by my hand how big it is, how tall it is. It's got 6 trays. It opens up like this, and you just put your trays inside. I've already put one, very easy. I put the mesh on top. Got this, you just slide it in. Let's do the rest of them. Stainless steel trays in, and you can dehydrate right on these trays right here if you want to. I like the fact that you've got these washable mesh mats to go in. Very easy to put in. There's 6 trays. This is great. This is going to be perfect for me. I'm so excited. So I'm going to put these in when I get closer to putting the fruit on the trays. So here, this is an easy way to peel and core your apples. Now, my little contraption is probably 20 or 30 years old, and the handle keeps coming off, as you can see, but it really works good. I'm going to have to buy me a new one before fall when it's apple season. But as you can see, I keep putting the handle back on. But if you're like me, you use it as long as you can. I'm going to get them prepared and lay them in the trays and get these started. Sometimes there's a little peeling left on it, and you can peel them if you want. The main thing I'm looking for is dark spots. That's what they do. So they slice your apples, and you can break them apart like this, which is what you're going to do when you put them in the dehydrator. It's really a time saver if you have a good one. So, and like I say, I want to make sure all the seeds are off. I don't want seeds. Little Huddy loves to eat dried apples, and I love to make fried apple pies. And Sweet Hunter likes to eat them. So I just want to tear all these apart, make sure there's no seeds. It's really simple to do. And you've probably done it before. If you haven't, you need to try dehydrating. It's a great thing to do. I love to dehydrate things. Now, the biggest craze right now is the freeze dryer. Yes, I would love to have one. I'd love to try it, but I sure can't afford that. And I was just blessed with this and tickled to get it. I have a small dehydrator, and I'll use it also when I have a lot to do. This will be my #1 dehydrator. I think it looks really nice. Okay, So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix some lemon water together, and I'm just going to dip these apples in lemon water and then let them drain for a few minutes before I put them in. So I was telling you it made apple slices, but it also cores your apples. That's worth it all. I'm so excited about this dehydrator. I'm so glad I had apples to do, but I can't wait till the fall because I'll be doing a whole lot of these. So I don't really go by recipe, but I use lemon juice. I don't think this has ever been opened. And about 1.5 cups of water, a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice, and I just mix it up. Real simple. And I just dip these in there. And then what I do is I'm using this fruit roll-up tray to set these on with a paper towel. And all this is to keep it from browning too much, although I like dark apples in fried apple pies. But it will help them not turn so very much. I remember a long time ago, my grandma Cochran drying apples and lots of fruits. She had a plum tree, and she even dried those. But she used a window screen and put it in the back window of a car. We are so blessed today. Now, I love old-fashioned ways, but I'm so proud of the conveniences, too, that we have. I'm thankful for this dehydrator. A pastry brush is another way that you could put this lemon water on there and just brush it on both sides. And then I just dab paper towels to dry most of the moisture off. So you can see my dehydrator back here. It's waiting. I'm getting the mesh mats, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting the apples on there. And then we're going to see how many we need. You want to leave them just a little space. Y'all, this is so much fun. I love preserving food any way I can. That filled up 5 trays. Now, I don't do them real close where they're touching. I try not to, but they are going to shrink. I'm telling you, they're going to shrink. Just read your directions and see what your book says or online. I've done this so many times, it's simple. So I'm doing apples. I wanted to do some bananas, so I think I'm going to fill 1 tray up with banana chips. My bananas are just a little bit overripe, and you really shouldn't do too overripe of stuff. So, but I'm going to try it. See how this dehydrator works. So I basically do the same thing. I slice these in a, about the same thickness, and then I made some fresh lemon water, and I just dip them in. Again, you can use a pastry brush to do this, and I just laid them on paper towels, and then I'll put them on the trays when I get them ready. So just a quick little overview of this Londonsunshine stainless steel food dehydrator. It has 6 trays. It is double walled, which means it'll last a long time. It is BPA free. So it's got a fan in the back, a rear fan that promotes even temperature and distribution, circulating the warm air. And this allows the dehydrated food to dehydrate more evenly. I love the touch control panel too. You have a timer that goes up to 24 hours. You can set the temperature from 95 to 167. It also has an automatic shut off. When you set the timer, it will automatically go off. It's really got it all, y'all. So we're fixing to start talking more about preserving food and stocking our pantries. This is just something really important we need to do in this world today. As you know, it takes a lot to go eat out. It takes a lot to buy groceries. And anything you can do to save money helps. And dehydrating food is one of my favorite ways, especially in the fall when the apples come in and different things like that. You can do so much with it. My book says apples and bananas at 135 to 145 degrees for 6 to 7 hours. So I'm going to turn this on, set the timer on it, and then I'll come back when they're done and we'll show you the finished product. So far, I love my dehydrator. I love the size. I love the amount of trays. You can do small amounts, big amounts. You don't have to fill the whole thing up if you don't want to, but it's good to have a full dehydrator. There's a minus, a plus, a time temperature, and a start and a stop button. Okay, so the temperature goes in 9-degree increments. So like 131 to 140 and so on and so on. Set the temperature first. It automatically goes to 158. I'm going to set it for 140 because our time is 1:35. So I'm going to set it for 6 hours. And I'm going to mash start. We're ready. Now I'll be back 6 hours later and show you what it looks like. I'll probably be in my pajamas, but that's okay. That is as easy as you can get. I told y'all I'd be back, and I told you I'd be in my pajamas. So I had this one setting out, and Sweet Hunter's already been into it snacking. So the apples are ready. Let's get the rest of them out. See how much they shrunk? Can you see it? I'll just set these all right here. So we do not make anything on this product. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just reviewing this, and I'm telling you, so far I love it. How I store mine is I put them in a mason jar, and I put an oxygen absorber in the jar. Those really shrunk, or he's been inside the dehydrator eating them. And then we have the bananas. You can see the bananas turn just a little bit dark, but these are great. Now I like my apple rings, I like them to be just a little bit chewy because we eat them for snacks. They're great to hydrate and make fried apple pies too. But like I said, I keep them in a mason jar and I put an oxygen absorber in them. This is great. Londonsunshine dehydrator, 6 trays. Very, very nice. I love it. This is my first time using it. Sweet Hunter's going to do us some jerky next week. We'll do a video on that. It's going to be fun and it's going to be good. There's a link in the description box and a discount code that they so graciously gave my viewers. So I hope y'all go check them out. It's a Londonsunshine, great dehydrator. I'm very proud of it. And you'll be seeing more and more of this. Now, y'all go cook something. So as you can see, I've already got another batch in the dehydrator, and I've jarred up what I did last night. If you haven't tried dehydrating, you should try it now. It's so much fun. And you will thank me in the wintertime, I promise.